Alright, so welcome to BrainFLoTv. I'm going to teach you how to make blood tonic today. And I say blood tonic because it looks like blood. It tastes very creamy though and really good. Plus it's healthy for you. Alright, so here we go. Okay, so first you're going to need some carrots, however many you want. I'm using 2 carrots today. And you're going to need beets, okay? And the beets come with the bushes like that. I don't know if you can get it that way where you're from, but I'm able to get it from my local vegetable stand here in South Florida, USA. We're going to need a piece of ginger, okay? Ginger adds a whole lot of kick to it, and it's also good for you, and you're going to need a strainer. I have a commercial size strainer, but you don't have to have one this big. My mom used to own a restaurant, so when we closed the restaurant down, I took that strainer with me, a matter of fact. And here we go. So you're looking at all our ingredients. You're going to need a knife, sharp knife preferably. I prefer to use my chopper because it works well. Now, you're going to want to wash these vegetables, right? Because they tend to have like food, like earth crustaceans on them, dirt, so on and so forth. So you get them in the sink and you give them a good wash. No one needs to go overboard and talk about cross-contamination and all that because this is not blood and bones. We're not dealing with meat here. This is strictly vegan, strictly ital, okay? So we're dealing with, you notice I'm washing them really well. Wash the ginger, wash the carrots, wash the beets. Especially the beets. The beets tend to have like dirt particles in the leaves and in the stem of where right there where you see my fingers at. And you don't want to get that in your juice. So you want to make sure you go ahead and give them a good washing. All right. Now, moving on. Over here, you'll see it's time to cut. You're going to need a cutting board, okay? And I cut the carrots like that just so it's easier on the blender so you don't break your blender blades or get your blender stuck, all right? And now it's time to grate the ginger. This is how you get your ginger in there. You don't drop the whole piece. You're going to need a grater, and you grate the ginger like this. And if you don't have a grater, in the meantime, you can actually use your knife and chop the ginger up into small pieces, okay? That's why I didn't put it there in the beginning. And the ginger is done. And I'll go ahead and put that over here to the side. That's what it looks like. And then chop the beets. Again, I'm chopping the beets because I don't want them to get stuck in the blender blade. Beets are very good, just natural, raw, just like that. And they're very good for you. If you don't believe me, Google the health benefits of beets. Beet juice or just eating raw beets. I don't like eating them from the can because there's got to be something inside of them that keeps them on the shelf that long. And whatever that substance is, I don't want it. I just want the beets from the earth. A lot of people don't know that you can use the bush from the beets or the flower from the beets, the leaves, and there you go. I put those right into the juice as well. This juice normally takes me about 5 minutes to make, but this video is extensive because I'm showing you all the steps, right? So get it all chopped up and get all your ingredients into your blender just like that. And you get some water. I am using purified drinking water from Walmart. That's it. Some people are going to say, oh, you should use water from a glass bottle. Plastic isn't good. Some people are going to say, oh, you should use this brand of water or distilled water or that kind of water. Use whatever water you feel like using. It's not sugary and it's not alcoholic, so you should be fine, okay? The goal is to cut all that stuff out and get to something healthy. We'll fine tune as we move along. If you notice, I'm putting whatever water I want to put, the measurement. The more water you put, the more consistency of juice you're going to have. And if you wait till the end of this video, you'll see the amount of juice that came out of just that amount. By the way, that was for me alone by myself. So you don't want to make a big thing and then you can't finish it, because these fresh juices are supposed to be consumed quickly. Like within the first, I would say within the first 6, 8 hours, 12 hours max. Some people would say even less, because it starts to lose whatever powers it has. That's my calabash, which I'm going to be drinking from today. And you want to use your strainer. And there we go. We're going to strain this off. Some of the thrash like that, that's used for baking in some places. Yeah, people make really good cakes and stuff out of them. I'm not doing that today. I might be doing that in a future video though. Okay, so stay tuned to the channel where we'll be doing more cooking and showing you all these recipes. Health is wealth. You better take care of your health. Okay, if you don't, you're going to spend a whole lot of money later on in life on pills and medication and doctor bills. So go ahead. And that's what the blood juice looks like. And I call it blood juice because it looks like blood and it is good for your blood. Okay. And as you know, blood is the life inside of us, and blood goes everywhere inside of us. Wherever blood stops going, starts to die. All right. So here's my calabash. I'll give you another close-up look. I got this while I was in Jamaica in March of 2019, and it was made by a cousin of my wife, straight from scratch. A Rasta man made that from a coconut shell. Okay, so now my calabash is full with I'm going to go ahead and sit it over here, but I'm going to pour some in a glass so you can see what it actually looks like without all that froth on top. The froth on top will settle. See, it looks like, for Jamaicans, I would say it looks like sorrel if you've never had sorrel before. It has more of a earthy taste to it though. I would say it's kind of bland and earthy, but with the ginger in it, it gives it that little kick. And I like to drink it like before the froth settles. It actually kind of reminds me of drinking milk, but organic cow's milk. My grandfather was a farmer while I was growing up in Jamaica, and he would go out and milk the cows early in the morning. He would bring the milk back, and my grandmother would boil the milk, and then all this stuff would form on top of the milk, and then she would settle it, and we would actually take that thick cream that has hardened on top of the milk and eat it. This was many moons ago. Okay, I don't consume cow's milk at all anymore, and I haven't in many years. But there you have it, and that's what blood juice looks like. Okay, now make sure if you missed anything, you can rewind the video and go see. Thanks for tuning in. Stay tuned, and don't forget, the more you do this, the quicker it'll take. It literally takes me 5 minutes, and I just got home from the gym in this video, so this went down really, really well after a good workout. All right, stay tuned to the channel because we are on a 30-day, I would say not fasting, but 30-day change, and we'll be showing you these dishes that we cook on a daily basis, what we're eating, what we're drinking, so you too can give your body a break, at least, from the consumption of meat and dairy products and all that stuff. All right? These are actual meals that we have prepared. Leave your comments in the comment section below and stay tuned. BrainFLoTv, see you again on the next video.